Okay, welcome back to another League with Shardless Bug. This time a take on the list from a member of the Shardless Bug Facebook group, Karel. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your name there, but yeah, we've been back and forth, and this is their take on it. I've taken your 60 exactly, made a few changes to the sideboard, wanted a few more bits to combat either burn or the kind of artifact decks that are going around at the moment. Might need even more in there, but we'll see how we get on. Liking the list, we got 2 Liliana Last Hope, no Liliana of the Veil, trying out a Tourach, and playing a couple of Crashing Footfalls that I haven't quite got to work for me yet, but yeah, hopefully we're going to get some value out of them today. So yeah, not much more to say. Let's get into it. Please do consider subscribing if this is something you're enjoying. Playing a lot of Sultai at the moment. Got a few decks waiting in the wings to try out. Should be uploading a bit more frequently in the next couple of days. So yeah, and do let me know in the comments if there's anything you like, anything you don't like, and always happy to discuss plays. If Shardless Bug is your thing, there is the Facebook group, so feel free to join there. And yeah, let's get into round number 1. Okay, going to be on the draw here. This is a clear mulligan. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep this. Think we'll get rid of... We have got 2/3 drops, but I think they're both fine. I think we'll get rid of the decay here, actually. Might want to Fatal Push a turn 1 creature. Okay, sadly looks like I think we'll play out the Verdant Catacombs in case this is some sort of Stoneforge Mystic deck. Okay, it's not Stoneforge Mystic by the look of it. What's that? Island Mountain Plains. Okay, so this is Jeskai. Okay, Jeskai Stoneblade. Oh, this deck's gained quite a lot of popularity thanks to the new Ravagan creature. Okay, getting Caldra, so we'll fetch. I think we're going to get Watery Grave. Well, we could get basic Swamp. Watery Grave kind of sets up our mana nicely. I think we'll get Watery Grave. Then we can definitely cast all of our spells. Well, I mean, if we find another land. Okay, we do instantly find another land, which isn't ideal. We'll just play this Overgrown Tomb and pass. Caldra a little bit scary. Okay. So here, I think we're going to go for Shardless Agent. Just because I think that my opponent probably has some sort of counter magic. Yeah, and Thoughtseize is a very good hit. I'd imagine Thoughtseize will get countered. Archmage's Charm? Could be drawing 2. Yeah, they draw 2. And then we get to Thoughtseize something. So yeah, we're going to take Jace here. We've got the Decay for the Mystic. Everything else is kind of reactive. So yeah, we'll just take Jace here. Don't really want my opponent slamming that next turn. We know that they haven't got counter magic up now. They have got Prismatic Ending, which can deal with our Liliana, but we can just slam Jace as well next turn. Although, actually, I think we have to decay this. A Fatal Push would be quite nice. Inquisition. Okay, that's pretty good as well. So we'll attack. Then we can Inquisition away something. Probably the prismatic ending. Yeah, we've got to kill this Stoneforge because otherwise Kaldra can just kill our Jace. This could go and get just a basic. Let's Inquisition first. See what my opponents are. We're running the full 8 discard, I believe, in this deck, which is a lot, but okay. Lightning Bolt. So we could take the bolt. I think we're just going to take this prismatic ending here. And then we'll fetch. Do we need to grab a shock? I think given that they're running bolt, I think we're just not going to... We're going to keep our life total a little bit higher. Just to make sure we don't get some like bolt snap bolt out of the game. Okay, so opponent hasn't... I mean, they can batter skull this turn. Which they do. Okay, another Liliana is not really what we want. I think we're just going to Jace. Trouble with Jace is... If we Jace, my opponent can definitely kill it because they have the bolt. So they bolt the Shardless Agent attack. Or if we bounce the Germ, they then... This isn't amazing actually. Because I think we have to bounce the Germ here. Because otherwise, if my opponent has a land, they can equip this. Yeah, we have to bounce here. Yeah, because if my opponent finds a land and then they can play and equip this. Oh no, they can do that anyway. It's 3 mana, isn't it? 3 and 2. Yeah, they can play and equip the sword, and then we just get completely run over. So I imagine we'll see a lightning bolt here on the Jace. Yep. 3 cards in hand. We know 2 of them. My opponent does have Kaldra potentially next turn. Another Jace is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's actually really good. Unless it gets countered here, which it could do. Right, not the best hits. We want the Tarmogoyf next turn. We'll put a Liliana, and then we'll draw into the Ancestral. And then this has got Trample, hasn't it? So if my opponent finds a land, either way, they kill the Jace. Yeah, Kaldra are pretty scary. So this is going to be Return Batter Skull, I think. Oh no, Brazen Borrower. Okay, well that at least dies to Liliana. Okay, so we know the 2 cards in my opponent's hand. If they find a land, they can Caldra us, which is very scary. Yeah. I think we're out. We've got trophies to deal with. Oh no, Caldra's indestructible as well. How do we deal with this? Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble now. So we'll Liliana. Kill this. Actually, I think we're just dead, aren't we? My opponent can equip Batter Skull to this. Equip for 5 or play the sword. We're not quite dead. This is indestructible as well, which is insane. This deck seems really good. Sword, so they get... Equip that there, 7. I mean, there's not actually much point in blocking. Scar this Crashing Footfalls. Don't think there's much we can do here. Another Liliana. Guess we go -2, try and hit something. Don't hit anything. So we can play this, but this is indestructible and it has protection from all of our stuff. So, yep, that's that Caldra. Maybe we should have just Thoughtseize. But no, we had Thoughtseize as Jace. Okay, so Stoneblade. So we're going to want Force of Vigor, Maelstrom Pulse. What don't we want? Fatal Push is interesting. Liliana's good against certain creatures. So we definitely want these two. I don't know that do we want all of this discard? They're quite proactive. We definitely want Fatal Push in case they're running the new Ravagan. To that end, we may want Collective Brutality as well. I think... What do we think about Footfalls? I think Footfalls fine. Tourach's fine. Let's cut one Liliana. And we'll cut one Inquisition, I think. Let's go with that. I mean, Collector Roof is a consideration, but just turning off the artifact is not that great, I don't think. Okay, we would like to play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. I think we're going to suspend Crashing Footfalls first. Yeah, because I can't see there being anything massive on turn 1 from my opponent that we want to Thoughtseize away. Hallowed Fountain. Seven Prisons, sure. I guess we could have potentially taken that if they're short on lands, but... Okay. So let's go. I think we'll just get a basic swamp here. Thoughtseize. So there's Stoneforge Mystic, counter spell. I think we'll take the Stoneforge here. Might as well take the 2 for 1. We can Thoughtseize the counterspell kind of at will. There's a Spire Bluff. Have they found another? Yeah, another Stoneforge on the top. So if this is Caldra, I'm yeah, I'm gonna Thoughtseize that this time. No messing around. No messing around now. Okay, so we're gonna Fatal Push this. Probably should have Thoughtseized first there. I shouldn't have exited all these. We know they've got counter spell. I think we're just going to Thoughtseize the Caldra. Maybe that's wrong, but I think if we end up getting one of our spells countered, yeah, we just can't afford. That's what killed us last night. We're already at 10, which is a bit worrying. Misty Rainforest. Hopefully this isn't Teferi. There's Cerebrons. So I'm going to hold up counter spell by the look of it. Top and bottom. So he'd like to draw. Oh, we have got this Crashing Footfalls coming in. Okay, another Inquisition is pretty good actually. Is Crashing Footfalls coming in next turn? It is, so we're going to want to take their counter spell. Okay, so we'll take the counter spell, and then I think we're going to Inquisition again. Might as well use our mana here. Leave them with no spells. If they found Teferi on top, then fine. We pretty much just lose to that because we won't be able to cast our Crashing Footfalls. But here we go. In theory, making 2 rhinos here. Has our opponent found anything to say about Crashing Footfalls? They have found a Force of Negation. Okay, we find Fatal Push, so not really pressuring our opponent is the trouble. We know that they've just got 2 lands in hand, so we've got more gas than them. Okay, we've got a lot of reactive spells. We really need a threat. Planeswalker, any creature really. Yeah, that's a big one. Okay, I think we'll just Fatal Push that. Hopefully my opponent hasn't found counter spell. Pulse the Gideon. Gideon, not something you see every day these days. Quite liking the look of this Jeskai Stoneblade. So yeah, we really just need to find a creature of some sort, or that's a good draw for my opponent. Okay, Inquisition. So we'll save that for a turn when we want to resolve a threat. So finding something like a Liliana. Did we cut one Liliana? We did. That was possibly a mistake. But let's see what we can find. Okay, another Fatal Push isn't really what we want. 4 cards in my opponent's hand now, but they've got some that are lands by the look of it. Okay, Jace is interesting. I think we haven't got enough lands, obviously. Well, Inquisition, see what my opponent's working with here. Draws a lightning bolt out. Okay, just lands. So next turn we're probably just going to try and slam Jace. So opponent not playing the land there. Okay, annoyingly we do hit the land. I think we're just going to try and slam. If this gets countered, then it gets countered. Opponent did find something. That's very annoying. Yeah, opponent found it there. I think that was fine. I think because we might not have drawn the land. Maybe I should have waited. Okay, Shardless Agent's a nice one. Hopefully this will cascade. Yeah, Jace Vryn's Prodigy is fine. Opponent's got something. Okay, counter spell. Opponent finding a lot of counter magic off the top. Okay, another land. Not really what we're after. We've got 2 removal spells. Caldra's gone. Yeah, what we're really afraid of is something like a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Planeswalker. Misty's not good. Yeah, like another Planeswalker out of my opponent's deck would be scary. What's this? 3 mana. Jeskai colours. Okay. We're at 5. Opponent draw to. Oh, right. That's why they were holding the land. Sure. So they get rid of Spire Bluff. They haven't played the Plains. We are at 5. Obviously a little bit scary. Opponent's found something. It's Batterskull. Fine. So we'll Fatal Push that. More lands is not what we want. We can't keep killing the germ token forever is the trouble. Yeah, we really need to find some action here. This is Batterskull again. I think we'll wait and see what we draw here. Really want to find a Planeswalker. Something that kills Batterskull. Shardless Agent's good. We'll cast that now. Yeah, we'll take a Tarmogoyf. And then I think now we're just going to pass. Because then it doesn't let my opponent replay the Batterskull this turn. Ugh, Prismatic Ending. It's very annoying. So do we want to Abrupt Decay the Germ? My opponent can... If they played a land this turn... No, so they could play the land, bounce Batterskull and play it, but that would tap them out. I think we're going to go for it here. Yeah, that's really... Yeah, we can't... Yeah, I think we're hoping to just now sort of top deck an answer to this Batterskull. Yeah. I mean, this does put shields down for my opponent. So we can find Maelstrom Pulse, we can find Jace. Oh, okay, speak of the devil. That's a very good top deck, I'm not gonna lie. And now they are on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, that was a very good top deck, obviously. When it finds Jace, I mean, brainstorming makes sense here. No point in bouncing one of these, really. Stoneforge Mystic's a bit troubling if that's what this is. It is Stoneforge Mystic. So they get a sword. If they can play, if they've got a land to play and equip it, that would be bad. Oh, forest. So yeah, we're just going to attack my opponent. Because if they can play the sword, then they can block the Shardless Agents forever with Stoneforge Mystic because it gets protection from green. Brazen Borrower. Okay. So if my opponent has Lightning Bolt or Snapcaster Mage or Prismari Command, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, good games. That was close. I think we made the right decisions, but yeah, opponent's deck is good. I think our deck is good. You know, we had all the kind of answers. We did draw a lot of lands there. But yeah, okay, see you for round number 2. Okay, round number 2, we're on the play. No, we're not going to keep this one land, I don't think. That's much better. What are we going to get rid of? We could put Ancestral back. Let's put Ancestral back. Oh, I suppose... no, I think that's fine. We're going to try and Inquisition Tarmogoyf them. And then potentially cascade into these. Right, so I've got double explore. How much do we care about Wrenn and 6? Because we can go Tarmogoyf next turn, which will be able to kill Wrenn and 6 potentially. Let's go Wrenn and 6, I think. It grows the Tarmogoyf. Cantor Triumph from my opponent. Oh, we immediately draw an Ancestral Vision. I think we're going to fetch Shock. So we want green and blue, really. Play this Tarmogoyf. 3/4. Fetching, obviously, to get it out of bolt range. Okay, Wooded Foothills, probably an Explore here, which will let my opponent potentially play Omnath next turn. Okay, Maelstrom Pulse is nice. I think we do suspend that. opponent's got a land they can Omnath. Did they miss? Okay, they get to exile our Goyf, which is annoying. Okay, how many lands does this need to be? Quite a few. I think we're just going to go Jace here. Brainstorm. Okay, so what do we want to find? We probably, let's put this back, so that we can Inquisition Maelstrom Pulse next turn. So here's Omnath. Fetch land. What have they got? I guess if it's Explore. Okay, just what have we got here? Explore's bad. Oh, this is that's pretty perfect from my opponent. Okay, so we'll Inquisition. Possibly should have put the Abrupt Decay as a Valky. Okay, and then we'll just Maelstrom Pulse this, and then next turn we will next turn we'll Abrupt Decay this. So yeah, this is a Bring to Light deck. So they've got Supreme Verdict in hand. But we know that we're finding something to kill this. Vryn 6 as well. Have we got something on suspend? We have got Ancestral Vision on suspend, so that's pretty good. I do keep forgetting about those. Okay, so I think we'll just pass here. Two mana for my opponent. I think we're just going to decay now. We have got Ancestral Vision coming off next turn. So we do get to draw 3 cards, which is obviously amazing. We will definitely cast this. Yeah, there's some nice ones. Play this Misty Rainforest, and yeah, we'll just decay this right now. Don't really want Vryn 6 getting any extra value. I think we're going to keep this Misty Rainforest around for if we need to Fatal Push an Omnath. Or a Dryad. So yeah, now we'll just go for it. We'll get a Watery Grave. Kill that. So our opponent has just Supreme Verdict in hand. Okay, we need to draw a threat, really. More lands, not really what we want. Don't think there's any benefit to keeping lands in hand. Valakut. 2, 3. So they have got the potential to start Valor cutting us. Thoughtseize. Don't think we're going to cast that. So if you control at least 5 others, they got 3. I think actually we're gonna just trophy this now. Oh, my opponent had just passed. Okay, well, that makes my life easier. More lands. I think we are going to Thoughtseize now. We'll take this ending, pass the turn. Oh god, what's this? Ugh. Do we do it now? I think so. I don't think there's any real value in waiting. I could be wrong. So yeah, opponent going to oh crikey, this is each opponent as well. So we go down to 2 here. Yep. See what my opponent's drawn. We really need a threat. We haven't actually seen any creatures. What have they found? They found something. Not another Omnath, surely. Kaya's Guile. Sure. Liliana the Last Hope, please. Oh. This is just dire. We've drawn I don't know. Well, we've drawn a lot of answers, but just no threats. So we need now something that kills this, or we just lose. Well, that does kill it. Probably should have killed that in our turn before they drew. Fairy Time Raveler is pretty good. That stops our Shardless Agent. Valakut. More land. Valakut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've got enough mountains now that if they find a mountain, we just die to it. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay. So what can we do against this? So what do we want? Break the Ice doesn't do it here. We want Pulse, and we probably want Collective Brutality. What don't we want? Liliana doesn't do a massive amount. I think we want all the removal. We want all these cascade targets. Maybe it's Jace? Let's get rid of Jace. Let's go with that. Force of Vigor does hit the Dryad, but not sold on that being worth it. Yeah, I don't think we really want anything else up here. We will play. No, I don't think we can keep this. 5 lands. This is actually okay. Keep. What do we want to put back? Could be. Well. Maybe we want Tourach. We're going to go Thoughtseize Goyf, and then I think we're going to put Tourach back. I don't think, that's a turn 4 play, really. Essentially we want to draw another land. But Thoughtseize, Tarmogoyf, Shardless Agent is pretty good. I think we're going to take Omnath here. Omnath's just so powerful. My opponent's got enough lands that they're not, we're not really worried about Verdant 6 too much, and we've got the Decay. And then we're going to drop a Tarmogoyf that by that time should, it might be big enough. Possibly not. But there we go. We can just ignore Verdant 6 if we want. Okay, let's see. Misty Rainforest is a good draw. Actually, that is a good draw because it's out of bolt range anyway. But we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this so that my opponent doesn't know that it's out of bolt. That it can potentially kill their Verdant 6 next turn if we find certain things. Okay, so there's a wooded foothill. So I imagine this is going to be Verdant 6. We could just ignore the Verdant 6 for now. Maybe that's the answer. Right, we'll just go and get blue mana here, I think. Try and keep our life total a bit high. So Shardless Agent now, in case there's something that grows the Goyf or kills Verdant 6. We'll play another Tarmogoyf. I think we're just attacking. Do we kill Verdant 6? How much do we really care? No, I think we're just attacking our opponent, and then next turn we might decay the Verdant 6. Which makes our Tarmogoyfs enormous. But that will boost them by 2, so that would make them 5s. And then we'll be hitting in for 12, which is obviously pretty good. Yeah, I think we're going to just try and aggro here. 6 cards in my opponent's hand. This could be something like a Kaya's Guile. That's actually pretty good because now we can decay and push if we need to. So we'll attack my opponent with all these. And then, yeah, I think we'll decay the... Okay, so it is Kaya's Guile. So we'll sacrifice this, which does grow the Tarmogoyfs, which is obviously pretty nice. We'll Fatal Push this. And do we just... It's not... We don't win, but it's close. Yeah, then we'll decay this as well. Put my opponent to 1. I mean, very afraid now of Supreme Verdict, obviously. Okay, we do get there. So yeah, the beatdown plan working wonders there. Okay, so what do we want to do? Anything different? I think actually we probably want to keep Jace. I think we're kind of struggling for threats sometimes. Is Collective Brutality worth it? They are Bring to Light, so I think probably. Is Liliana the Last Hope worth it? Let's do that instead. See how we get on with this one. Okay, this hand is awkward. If we find a green mana, we're pretty fine. If we don't, we're really not fine. I think we're going to keep and risk it. We've got an Inquisition. You know, we've got a lot of decent spells. We've got 2-3 looks at a green land. Because we're on the draw. Hopefully we don't get Veil of Summered here. That would be brutal. Okay, Shardless Agent, not really what we want to find. Okay, our opponent's kept a very land-heavy hand. So now we really need to pressure. So we really, really need to find a green land. Definitely in the next 2 draw steps, but really, really preferably now in this next draw step, because then we can suspend Crashing Footfalls and potentially put a lot of pressure on. Okay, that's good. That's really good. So we'll go and grab Breeding Pool. I think it's worth just suspending here. And then next turn we can start Shardless Agenting. So our opponent does have Valakut, and they do have Bring to Light. Wooded Foothills. Dryad. So they can Bring to Light next turn, which is annoying. So we can now do drawing Thoughtseize, really. Another Footfalls. Okay, so okay, this is a bit of a nightmare actually. So I think we have to decay this, otherwise we might get, I think we just get scape shifted next turn if not. So let's decay this. We can, yeah, that was a very good draw from my opponent, because it allowed them to ramp into what I assume is going to be a Bring to Light Valky here. Which we do have the answer for. We can trophy the Tybalt. Next turn, yeah. So we trophy Tybalt. Assume is what they're getting. I mean, they could get some of that to Fairy, but I mean, you'd probably want to do your 8 mana Planeswalker, or they could get a Dryad and start bolting us with lands. Yeah, they do get the Valky, so we want them to not hit very much when they tick up here. Stomping Ground, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Fantastic. Okay, we find a land. So we could Shardless Agent, but I think we have to trophy this. We can't let that live. Yeah, the trouble is my opponent's going to play Jace the Mind Sculptor next turn, which is one of, if not the worst hit they could have hit from our deck. This is just brutal. This is really brutal. So we're going to need to find how... Yeah, so our Crashing Footfalls has got 2 turns. So we're going to need to find another trophy. Or Shardless into something. Inquisition's not great. Okay, there's some pretty good cards. Take the Teferi because it stops our Cascade. Yeah, this Jace is just wrecking us now. Ether gusting our Crashing Footfalls is going to be... Oh, although we can put it on top and then we've got another Shardless Agent, so that's not the worst. Gonna have to... Yeah, our opponent's brainstorming every turn is the trouble. This is Teferi. We... what have they found? Is this... Oh, another Bring to Light, surely. Looks like it. Yeah, Bring to Light. Dryad. Yeah, so they just bolt us out of the game now. Yep. GG's opponent. Yeah, it was that Jace, I think. I think we were actually in fairly good shape. You know, my opponent didn't really have too much going on. If they just hit lands or like a Tarmogoyf or something. But yeah, we can't deal with Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. Unfortunately, we're 0-2, but let's try and bring it back in game 3. Okay, let's go for round number... What's this? 3. A lot of... I think we'll keep this and hope we're against like a creature deck. Okay, Concealed Courtyards. This could be Grief and Ephemerate. Which, oh no. Okay, it's not. So we've got a kind of Inquisition-proof hand. Let's see... It does. Okay, so they take Fatal Push. So what does Inquisition here? Probably a Stoneforge Mystic in my opponent's hand. Tide Hollow Scholar and a Lingering Souls. Let's take the Scholar. Yeah, take the Scholar because it's their this turn play essentially. We may Inquisition. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay, so we'll Inquisition again. So they can't. Let's say it's a color of mana. I'm assuming this is just black-white. So let's take Lingering Souls. Play a land and pass, and then hopefully my opponent will just flashback Souls. They could be splashing a colour. If this is a triumph, I'm going to be sad. Yeah, okay, that was poor play by me. Because yeah, we should have just taken that, and then we could have just eaten the Souls if they cast it. This yeah, okay, that was a big mistake. Yeah, should have just Inquisition the ending rather than trying to be clever with the Souls. Didn't know that they were on a different colour, I guess. So let's go and get Breeding Pool. Okay, Decay is okay. Just gonna get another Swamp, I think. I mean, this does trade fairly well, Liliana, I suppose. But yeah, we'd be pretty far ahead if I'd taken the ending, I think. This is Mardu. Pretty sweet. It's going to be ending. Yeah. Okay. So it's a token. We've got some powerful removal spells, but Jace is actually pretty nice. Let's play the Jace. See what my opponent has. Inquisition, sure. Got another ending or a fatal push or okay. Right. Okay. So let's activate Jace, see what my opponent does. Oh, that's a good draw. So we'll discard. Oh, right. Okay, so we can do a lot of stuff here. How many is this coming on for? Let's discard Breeding Pool. And then, oh, wow, this comes in on 5. Okay, yeah, so this is what we do now. So we'll target Fatal Push. Fatal Push the Voidwalker. And then fetch. Do we just get an island? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Cast this, see what we hit. Yep, Tarmogoyf is a good one. Oh, crikey. So this one, I didn't, yeah, the Voidwalker, you can use subsequent Voidwalkers to cast the spells. That's pretty intense. Oh, another Souls is pretty good. Okay, attacking us. I guess they can attack Jace next turn, but they won't be able to kill Jace now. Tarmogoyf's a 5/6, which is pretty beefy. Have they found Fatal Push? Looks like it. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so they're going to get 5 spirits is a problem. I mean, we could consider here hitting the Castle Loch Thwain. They can activate it anyway. I think this is fine. Ugh. We really need to find some spells. I don't know whether we should be hitting this Castle Loch Thwain. I think we need to. Yeah, I think otherwise we're just going to die to it. See. So our opponent can kill the Jace this turn. Yeah, which they do. So Maelstrom Pulse or something would be nice. I think we had to hit the land there. Otherwise, another Voidwalker. And a Stoneforge Mystic. What are they getting? So yeah, opponents found Douthie Voidwalker and followed by Stoneforge Mystic. That's pretty good though. Yeah, we can. Oh, we can't kicker it. We need 3 black. Yeah, this is over. Oh, that's annoying because that would have actually potentially brought us back into the game. But yeah, we lose that one sadly. Okay, so we want the Plague Engineers and the Pulse. Want the Veil of Summer and possibly the Spell Bombs. We'll get rid of a load of discard. I think they didn't seem to be using the graveyard that much. Let's keep in a couple of Inquisitions. This doesn't kill the artifacts anyway. Let's bring in Collective and a Spell Bomb. Let's go with that. Yeah, it was possibly that Liliana play where I didn't take the ending. That really hurt us there. You know, having an active Liliana would have been obviously insane. Maybe we should have hit the Castle Loch Thwain earlier. Okay, we will take the play. Double Decay. I think we'll keep this. It's a bit land heavy, but you know, we can kill a Stoneforge Mystic and then Liliana's good. We're a bit soft to discard because of Inquisition taking Liliana. We haven't really got much going on. Let's play a Misty to represent Veil of Summer. Okay, so opponent hasn't got anything to do there, so we'll go and grab a... What should we grab? Let's grab Watery Grave. Okay, play another... Drawing more land isn't what we want. I think we're only running 22. So obviously if they play a Stoneforge here, we'll go for the Abrupt Decay. Thoughtseize, yeah. That's rough. Take Liliana. takes Abrupt Decay. That's a little odd, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, a bit surprised at that. So I think we'll go and get Overgrown Tomb. I think, given that Tourach's in the deck, I think we're incentivized to find a lot more black. Oh, that's a very good draw. Let's see. Fatal Push. Not being incredibly lucky these leagues. Let's see what my opponent has. So the fact that they didn't take that Liliana means that they probably have a prismatic ending in their hand. So I think we just want to more land. I think we've only drawn one spell so far. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to cast Liliana until we can get value out of it, I don't think. I want to make it a 2-for-1 really. What's this? Vindicate. Sure. Okay, so that could have been... Oh, okay, so now we play the Liliana because we can tick down and get Shardless Agent back. That's a really nice draw as well. So play Liliana. Could get back Tourach. Yeah, we'll take that. Protection from white as well. And we'll play this Tarmogoyf. I mean, yeah. I haven't actually cast Tourach yet, so yeah, we'll see. Discarding 2 cards at random. See if that's any good. Protection from white as well is no joke in this matchup. Please don't Inquisition or Thoughtseize it. Or Grief, I suppose. Crashing Verse. Sure. Okay, well. Yeah, we're going to go for this with Kicker. Never done this. Oh, hold on. Cast with Kicker. Here we go. Here's Tourach. Discard 2 cards at random, please, opponent. And it makes it a 4-3. Okay, so we'll go and grab a Forest and play a Tarmogoyf as well. I mean, we got Gideon out as well, which is pretty strong. Annoying that they did discard the souls. Another Vanishing Verse. Okay. So we have a 4-3 with protection from white. Does just die to Fatal Push. Okay, so they got Stoneforge, Batter Skull. So yeah, we're gonna have to decay the Stoneforge. That's a very nice draw. Guess we'll do this first. Finding Shardless Agent is obviously amazing. Yeah, we'll cast the Jace. Bit surprised my opponent didn't play souls. Yeah, we'll Decay the Mystic there. I guess my opponent can possibly play Batterskull next turn anyway. Oh no, they've got a tap land. Okay, there's a sword. That's a bit of a weird... Okay. So probably discarding whatever we draw here. Oh, that's a bit rough. I guess we can discard this and then... Yeah, we'll just Decay the sword. Then we can kind of do loads of stuff here. We will play Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, just play it here. So we know that my opponent has Batterskull in hand. We'll just brainstorm. We got 2 Jaces on the field. Let's put those 2 back. We do actually have a 2-turn clock here. Jace can bounce the Batterskull token if that's the line my opponent takes. Tourach having protection from white is obviously big. I assume it's going to be flashback souls because Batterskull just loses. Looks like they're going for Batterskull. Oh no, they had a board wipe. Okay, well that's not too bad. Yeah, I think we'll just brainstorm, keep brainstorming. Oh, that's a good draw. So we'll put that, and we don't really need the land, so put the land and an ancestral back. Play this. Tick this Jace up. Exile all the cards from my opponent's graveyard so they can't Lingering Souls next turn. Play Tarmogoyf. And then we're going to suspend one of these. The reason we'll hold the other one is if we find another Shardless Agent, we can put it back on top with Jace the Mind Sculptor and then cascade into it. Okay, so Tourach there was actually pretty good. Protection from white is not trivial. So yeah, so he managed to get there with that one. Okay. So Spellbomb was okay there. Is it better than Inquisition? I think so. I don't think we want to be top decking discard spells in these kind of matches. That proved damn good. Yeah, interested. But I hope everyone's enjoying the content. By the way, please do let us know if there's anything. You know, I think I've messed up a couple of times this league. Certainly not taking that prismatic ending was rough, but yeah, got a few things in the pipeline, so do let us know if there's anything you want to see. I really want to make, we saw the power of Tourach there. I'd really like to make the modern legal version of Hymn to Tourach legal, make it work, which is Whispers of Emrakul, but you need Delirium. Sultai is a good shell for Delirium historically, so I'm wondering if we could do something there. But yeah. Okay, we're going to keep this. We are soft to a turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic. Now, what do we suspend? I think I'm going to choose to suspend Ancestral Vision in this type matchup. We'll go and get Watery Grave. I think we're going to suspend the Vision because my opponent's running Damn Damn. I was going to say damnation there. If this is Stoneforge getting Caldra, we're in trouble. Unless we find exactly Fatal Push or Abrupt Decay. Are they going to risk it? Okay, so they get Batterskull, so that's actually okay with us. Okay, so I think we'll just go and do we get a tap land? Sorry, not a tap land. Do we get a shock land? I think so. Let's get Overgrown Tomb. I'm just going to play this Tarmogoyf. Yeah, unfortunate not being able to kill the Stoneforge, but we're not as concerned about Batterskull as we would have been about something like Caldra. I guess if they've got it in their hand. Okay, got the Shrine tapped. Okay, so this is looking like just an activation land. Oh, that's not good. Do we spell bomb to try and hit a land is the question. Yes, I think so. Or do we just suspend another vision? If we hit a land, we can... Yeah, I think we're going to. It grows our Goyf anyway. I think we have to do this here, just cantrip. Okay, we do hit one, which is nice. We'll suspend this. Pass the turn. And next turn, I mean, we're going to have to take a hit from this Batterskull, but next turn we can Maelstrom Pulse it. Unless this is Caldra, which is brutal. No, that is Batterskull. Okay, so we're not far away from just being able to... oh no, yeah, we can Maelstrom Pulse the Batterskull unless my opponent has a discard spell here. Don't know if my opponent runs Liliana of the Veil. Okay, attack with Batterskull. Okay. Did forget that we can't actually do our line unless our opponent does something, because they can return Batterskull to hand in response to our Maelstrom Pulse. We just need to hold out a couple more turns though, and then we'll be drawing some fresh cards. What's this? Okay, kills the Goyf. Okay, so yeah, so now we're gonna... Okay, that's not bad. So we're just gonna pulse the Batterskull while we can. Okay, and then next turn we actually get to draw 3 cards plus our draw step, and we've got a Shardless Agent and a Liliana. So yeah, it's not too bad. My opponent does have 6 cards, but it looks like they're short on lands. Okay, and they don't have a an equipment in hand. Could be like a Void Walker. It's this. Okay. Protection from red and black is pretty good. Okay. I would like to draw 3 cards, please. Okay, so they were some good ones. So we could... Okay, let's Shardless Agent first. I think that's fine. Hopefully hit something good. Oh, yeah, we will cast that with Kicker. That's so good. And it's got protection from white. Oh, that's so good. As if we hit that. Oh, opponent did hit Lingering Souls, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, that's still pretty good. Okay, so that's cool. That's really cool. Protection from white is big game again here. I wouldn't actually mind if my opponent decides they want to Wrath. I've got enough mana now that we're starting to be able to do things. There's no real good attacks from my opponent. And we do have a Crashing Footfalls waiting. Okay, Fatal Push is really nice. So, what are we going to do? I'm pretty convinced that we're attacking with Tourach. And then, okay, so we'll Liliana. Killer Spirit. Maybe we should have, we probably should have collected Brutality first in case this is, yeah, okay, so that was wrong, I think. We'll Brutality, I think 2 modes. -2, -2. And this, yeah, we did this the wrong way round here. I think we'll just do the Stoneforge. We'll get rid of Vision. Yeah, we did this the wrong way round. Oh, crikey. Okay, so we'll get rid of Souls. Oh yeah, I forget that as well. I'm not playing this, I'm not sequencing this right. I think we're going to have to spell bomb for no value, sadly. Okay, yeah, so if I'd done that bit better, we would be in much better shape here, but you know, my opponent's got Vindicate. They got they hit Fatal Push as well. Okay, that's pretty good. So they could Vindicate our Shardless Agent here, but they're not going to. Yeah, I missequenced that turn pretty hard here. There, we did get 2 4/4s though. Finding an island is not really what we want. Yeah, we'll attack with a Shardless Agent here. These having Trample is pretty good. Hopefully that can bail me out. Inquisition, okay, so we'll Fatal Push. Just an island for us. Vindicate our Shardless. Oh no, yeah, of course they're vindicating the Trampler. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, we would like to play Jace the Mind Sculptor, please. I think we're going to brainstorm first. Put that and that back. Play my Tarmogoyf. Oh. Yeah, that was a brilliant top deck. We've actually drawn and hit well from our Shardless Agents and things here. I guess my opponent is probably looking for Damn now. Okay, they find a land. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. My opponent's conceded anyway. We probably would have brainstormed there. Because we know we're drawing a fetch into another land, so... Okay. Well, we get that one. Tourach coming in clutch. I'm fairly sure he's better than I've given him credit for, so he might be experimenting with more of Tourach in the future. But yeah, see you again for the next round. Sorry about that. I had left my microphone on mute, so Tron really not what we want to be facing here. Yeah, we just got pretty much steamrolled in that game, but hopefully some of our sideboarding can help. Yeah, this is okay. We'll keep this. We've got discard into threat potentially. We'll lead with an Inquisition. Tower, mine, tower. Okay, so so if we take the ballista, because I want to grow this Tourach really. take this. No, let's take the star. We don't want them drawing more cards. That's a mine. Okay, let's Thoughtseize again. Take the Ballista. Play a tap land. Pass. It's a forest. Afraid of. Okay, so we don't actually have enough for that yet. So I think we're just going to get a threat down. Play Tourach. Just a 3. It's going to be a 3/2 essentially. Does this mean my opponent has Veil of Summer? Yes, it does. Great. That's not amazing. There's a tower. Goyf. Attack for 2. Play the Goyf. I think we will do this. Just in case there's something we want to Abrupt Decay. If they find the power plant, that's not good. Because now they can all his dust next turn. And we find more land now. Exactly what we don't want. Would have loved to break the ice there, really. Or a trophy or anything like that. Another map, which they can just crack anyway to get probably Sanctum of Ugin. Yeah, so now we need another threat, really. Jace is a threat. Yeah, really want to see break the ice here. There's Sanctum, Sylvan Scrying. Blast Zone? No, another tower. Oh, is this Ulamog? Khan liberated. Into Ulamog, yeah. Exiled Jace. Yeah, that's a swift loss to Tron, sadly. Yeah, not really much we can say about that. I think we're always going to be weak to Tron. The trouble is we can't, unlike other kind of Sultai builds before, we can't really run things like Ceremonious Rejection because we just can't Shardless Agent into it essentially. So yeah, that's a bit difficult. Some of the lists run obviously Force of Negation, which can help. But yeah, that's often how it goes against Tron. Yeah, sorry for losing the sound at the start of that match, but not sure not sure I had too much to say, really. So yeah, let's get into round number what's this? Round number 5. We'll try and salvage the 2-3. Right, we'll be on the play again here. Yeah, I think we'll go with this and hope that Liliana's good. I think, yeah, we're going to discard turn 1 rather than Footfalls. Yeah, I think given that we've only got this as a threat, we'll yeah, and again, if it's Tron or something, we want to be able to take the map. So we'll Inquisition turn 1. Possibly even off a basic swamp, given our hand, given we've got a lot of fetches, and it could be something like burn. Okay, so yeah, let's go and get a basic and Inquisition. See what my opponents were. Okay, so they've got. So yeah, we're going to take the Archmage's Charm. So this is blue-black something, possibly just blue-black. And then this coming turn, I think we will Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think we will Thoughtseize to make sure the way is clear for our Liliana. Yeah, we can go Thoughtseize, suspend. Okay, well we hit Snapcaster Mage, which is good. So then I think we'll go. So this will go and get Breeding Pool. We'll suspend this Crashing Footfalls and say go. Okay, Watery Grave from my opponent. Okay, we haven't drawn many spells again. But we do get to play this Liliana. Let's tick up for now. Could tick down and hope to blind hit, but I don't think we're really running enough creatures for that. So we do have a Planeswalker down, and we have got Crashing Footfalls at some point. Any kind of spell would be really good here. Nope. We find more lands. Let's keep ticking up Liliana, I think. I don't think it's really worth. If we tick down, flashed in Snapcaster Mage can potentially kill our Liliana. Obviously this is a win con in itself, but yeah, don't often get there, but when you do, it's pretty good. Might be an interesting build around. Oh, okay. So this is Esper. So this is probably Esper control. It could be Esper Stoneblade. So yeah, I think we're going to fetch. Obviously not drawing any spells so far is rough. I think we'll just go and get an Overgrown Tomb. Obviously the more black we can get is the better. Okay, another Thoughtseize. I think it's coming off suspend next turn. So let's do we activate Liliana first? No, in case they play Snapcaster Mage. They've got 4 cards in hand. What do they usually run that could deal with this Liliana? Potentially Vindicate, Vanishing Verse. They could Cryptic, bounce it. Okay, so they countered the Thoughtseize. So that probably means it's Teferi. They found Teferi for next turn. Yeah, okay, so no Teferi. Let's fetch away a... yeah, get a land out of our deck, because we really don't want to draw any more lands. We do get the Crashing Footfalls this turn, potentially. Here are the Rhinos. So we know my opponent's got Fatal Push. Shardless Agent would be a fab draw. Abrupt Decay. Not really what we want. I think we'll hold the land. So our opponent's got to do something about this Liliana. Could have another Cryptic, I suppose. Should be a bit annoying. Sure. Do we want to spend our Abrupt Decay on this spirit? See if they attack. I kind of want to. Yeah, I think we're going to. Because now we potentially get to just ultimate this Liliana. We do. And I mean, I'm going to. I mean, we haven't drawn any spells, but this Liliana is now going to start generating zombies. Make 2 zombies. Go. Okay, we get the concession to the Liliana emblem. Haven't had this for a long time. I remember opening a Liliana The Last Hope when... What was it from? Eldritch Moon. Yeah, the Eldritch Moon pre-release. I think I've still got it. Okay, so here we don't want Fatal Push. We're going to want Maelstrom Pulse, Brutality, Veil of Summer. We want all these. We want all the discard. Abrupt Decay is a bit weak. Might bring in a Spell Bomb instead of that. But yeah, I think that's probably fine. Okay. Yeah, hand seems good. Island opt. Main phase opt. Okay, let's see. Thoughtseize would be a really good draw. We don't mind drawing more lands, I suppose. We'll play this and then we'll hold up a land in case we want to Veil of Summer. Yeah, opponent sometimes they run Thoughtseize. So we're going to be playing a Goyf here. If we trade a Goyf for a counterspell, we're probably fine with that. Yeah, emblems from Planeswalkers are definitely hard to deal with. Well, impossible. I think there's not much that deals with an emblem from Planeswalker. The only thing I can think of is Khan Liberated's ultimate. Okay, with this in hand, we'll go and get an Overgrown Tomb. I mean, it could be worth, I suppose, waiting until next turn to cast this Goyf. But I mean, I suppose my opponent could have to Fairy Time Raveler, but if they do, that's fair. Could just be a counterspell here. Logic Knot. Okay. Not one you see much anymore, given Counterspell rule legal, but that does imply that they are running the full playset of Counterspell and wanted a fifth copy of that style effect. Okay, let's cast this Tarmogoyf. See what happens here. Yeah, I think we're fine to try and cast Veil of Summer here. So we need more black. So let's go and get another Overgrown Tomb. I mean, this might just get countered. But I think this is fine. We want, yeah. Mana Leak. Why Mana Leak? Okay, I mean, oh, that's annoying. Really could have done with hitting a land there for Tourach. Either this person is not aware of Modern Horizons, or they're running them as well. Okay, that's a decent draw. I mean, yeah, it might be they've decided that Mana Leak is better than Counterspell. That's a possibility. Okay, so we'll make our Tarmogoyf and Shardless Agent. Yeah, I guess they might be running the, more than 5 copies of Counterspells. Okay, the fact that resolves makes me a little nervous. Could be a verdict in our future. But if my opponent goes Verdict, 2 cards on the bottom. Opponent goes Verdict, we can potentially cast Tourach. There's a push. Okay, we do find a land. Yeah, I think we're going to go for this here. Uses our mana. Him to Tourach. I mean, this probably just gets countered. But, yeah. Maybe we should have waited till... Yeah, we possibly should have waited till next... the Crashing Footfalls aren't coming in for a couple of turns, to be fair. We have a lot of reactive spells now, but it does get rid. That did get rid of a Crashing Cryptic. Breeding Pool. Not really what you want to see. Just keep beating down with our Shardless Agent. I wonder if we want to trophy the Castle of Ventress. Probably. Actually, we've got 2 copies of Maelstrom Pulse. If they go for the scry here. If they put 2 on the bottom, we won't go for it now. If they put anything on the top, we're going for it now. Okay, yeah, so let's go for it here. Okay, so they did search. So that ruins their scribe. I think otherwise we're just going to get, they might have put a Jace or a whatever on top. Teferi Time Raveler would have been brutal because it stops the Crashing Footfalls. Speaking of which, here is a Crashing Footfalls. Can't be Mana Leaked. Can be Counterspelled. Cryptic. Can't target spell, draw a card. Sure. Something good. Another trophy. Guess we just keep slapping in with our Shardless Agent. Or not. Okay. Really need to find some threats here. Planeswalker would be nice. More lands. I guess we should possibly save some stuff for a potential Esper Charm. Got a lot of like interaction for Planeswalker and stuff. Do we want to save this? I think we want to save that Inquisition to see when the coast is clear to cast things. You know, if we find a Shardless Agent or a Jace the Mind Sculptor or Liliana the Last Hope. If this gets countered, do we play... Oh, I'm surprised my opponent didn't go for this Kaya's Guile. Because now we just get to play this. And I'm actually going to tick down to start with. Despite the fact that our emblem won the last one. Could get Tourach, but I think we'll just get Shardless Agent this time. Opponent hasn't got much in hand. Obviously they've got Fatal Push, but... Yeah, I really would have thought that Kaya's Guile in response, because that stops us doing that. You know, we're obviously going to take the Kaya's Guile. I guess then they lose both spells. They were probably hedging on a creature. But, you know, now it's potential that we just win the game with this Planeswalker. Did the opponent play the land? They didn't. Okay, so I think we'll tick up. Actually, no, we won't tick up in case my opponent's got Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, we've cascaded to Jace quite a lot this league. Which is a nice one. Okay, tick up. Play a Watery Grave. Pass the turn. We know my opponent's got Fatal Push. I think they've still got Fatal Push. Yeah. But, you know, got this Liliana. I guess they're looking for Teferi, Jace. We've got the answers to a lot of those things. Is that -2? So we could get another creature back here. I think we're just going to tick up though. No, let's Inquisition first. I'm a bit surprised my opponent didn't try and Fatal Push this. Because now we can I mean, this was a really good draw, but we can potentially stop them killing this because in response to the Fatal Push we activate Jace. I guess they could have another Kaya's Guile. But yeah, because if they try and Fatal Push our Jace now, we activate it and then it fizzles the Fatal Push because this would then be a Planeswalker. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. What are they targeting? Probably Kaya's Guile, I suppose. It's a cryptic, sure. Are they going to counter the Inquisition? Doing something. Mana leak. I will pay 3 for mana leak. Yes. You're going to try and Fatal Push as well? You know, I'm a bit surprised that there wasn't like a Snapcaster Kaya's Guile or what have you here. But like, yeah, Mana Leak should just be counterspell there, right? You know, that would have just flat out shut this up. Sure. Okay. I guess we probably should have just... Well, no, because now we can tick down and get a Shardless Agent back again. I mean... Sure. Yeah, I'm not... Apparently just getting their timings mixed up, I think. Look at... Oh, he says with... you know, saying that my opponent's getting stuff wrong, but I just punted that away. Yeah, that's annoying because... Yeah, we should have. I should have had a Shardless Agent in hand, which would have obviously been good. I mean, we do have 2 Planeswalkers on the field. Okay, well, fortunately my opponent concedes, so my error is not punished. That felt pretty good there. We managed to salvage the 2-3. Tron seems impossible, just flat out impossible. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the deck's still sweet. Yeah, I think I feel like that one we struggled to find stuff. We had a lot of reactive spells. You know, that is a lot. This is a lot of you know, kill anything, destroy creatures, and then 8 discard. I did like it, but I think I'd look to trim a couple of those for some more threats, but not sure which yet. Liliana, I think was fine. There was sometimes I'd rather that was a Liliana, the Veil, but pre-buying Shardless Agent's really good. But yeah, overall, sweet list. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if the channel is something you're enjoying. And we'll see you again soon for some more mid-range magic. Cheers.